What's up everyone? I thought I'd make this short little video about another option in terms of cage for the Nikon ZR. This cage you can purchase on AliExpress. I'll put the link in the description because I do believe there are several options which kind of look similar. It must come from the same manufacturer and they allow AliExpress stores just to rename it however they want, but I'll put the link for this one in case there's discrepancies or whatever. So all in all, it's a very simplistic cage. It's held down by one screw right here. Usually I'm not a big fan of cages that only have one mounting point, except in this case, however, it works quite well because on the OEM camera body, on the ZR body right here, it's rubber right here, it's a rubber grip, and the side handle here presses against it, so it's actually quite sturdy. Once everything is there, you can shake it no matter how you want. You know, cheap cages, what happens sometimes is that you put a top handle and you can flex the cage a lot. Well, this one you can't, because around the lens here there is sort of like another sort of like cage in itself. It's a ring design around the lens mount, and it's solid and it's quite sturdy. So I feel quite comfortable loading like a monitor on here or a top handle or whatever it is you want. The top part of the cage is a NATO rail. There's several mounting options, including a 3/8 Arri and quarter holes. Same thing on the side, another NATO, and at the bottom there is an Aka type mount. So, oh, and on the side, I don't know if this is real wood or it's just simile wood, but it feels quite nice on the hand, and that's what's missing on this camera. That's why all the aftermarket manufacturers are adding a sort of side grip. As of now, it was the only option available in the market, and I looked everywhere for the small rig one, whether it's through brick and mortars, like locally or online, and everything was sold out. So I think overall, I'm quite happy with this little option. I use this camera primarily for personal stuff or as a B camera on a gimbal. 95% of the time, this camera is on a gimbal. With the Aka mount here, with DJI stuff, they sell a lot of Manfrotto to Aka type plates so that you can easily slide it in and off. Sorry. So it's very versatile. How I like to use it is simply like this, with a lens obviously, but I simply like to use it like this, or there's an accessory here that I have from GDU. It's called the Cowboy side handle, which I mounted the rosette to a little NATO rail right here. Just slide it on the side like so. And then I just attach it, and it gives me a little side grip, which is quite nice and comfortable for longer periods of time, or for even more stability. It's quite nice to hold like that. So overall, that is pretty much it. It's a short video. I don't think there's that much more to say about it. Also on the bottom, there's a screw here and two other screws here. If you remove those three screws, you can take the top and side portion apart. So basically you'd be left with just the bottom plate and the side grip. If you want to use that, I haven't done it, but I know you can do it. And that's pretty much it. It's a nice little option. Like I said, feels very good in the hand, doesn't add a lot of weight, doesn't bulk it up like crazy, and allows to mount a lot of other stuff, which is useful, and also in a way adds a bit of protection to the camera. So hope you enjoyed it. Once again, the link is in the description, and wishing you all happy holidays, and see you on the next one.